Hello, hello, hello. I am Security Boss, and this is I Choose You Recap. So listen, let's just get to it. Let me bring up my co-host, Aaron O. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How you doing?
I'm doing really well, but listen, I'm not gonna even let you slide on all that pre-production I saw going on over there. I really like
Oh,
that.
wow.
It's gonna be
Listen, eh, over here, SB, you always doing things. So I'm just trying to keep up, just trying to fit in over here.
It looks good though. It looks good.
Thank
I
you.
love it.
We in the lab, like we always say. We in the lab. We working.
So listen, we're going to say hello to everyone. Thank you for being here. Make sure when you're coming into the live, you're giving us a thumbs up. Listen, I appreciate you all for being here last night. It was a good show. Guess what? We got to learn how to deal with those things that we cannot foresee. And there were a couple of things there. We're going to talk about it. We're going to let y'all know some of the behind the scenes types things. And we also want some feedback. We got to have some feedback because guess what? Another show is coming. The next show The next show will be I Choose You Bachelor. I can't put the name in there yet. It's totally up to you guys. I can't even say what's going on yet. Ooh, I can't say. But anyway, I'm gonna say hello to a few people. It's me, C. Celie Sale, Fluffy Goat, Stephen Day. Hello. How y'all doing? Remember, guys, give me a thumbs up as you're coming into the live, and we're going to get started with the show. So, Aaron, this, of course, is the recap show. It's always one or two things that stand out to me about the recap show. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about mine yet. I don't know if you had one, but what we're here for today is definitely to recap the show. But I want more feedback because there is another show coming. I want to know what the chat and the viewers would like to see added to it. Any questions about it? What would make the show more interesting? What would allow the chat to be more involved? All of that. Hey, Janae, we want to know about all of it. So if y'all have something, you can definitely put it in the chat. We'll put it up. Or again, this is my regular show. This is my Saturday 4:00 show. So whatever you can do, you can still do. Guess what? It's Saturday. So we can do the money line Saturday today. But even if you have a question with a super chat, the question we'll get, I will read the question out loud, but I'm still paying attention. But I really, really do need to have some feedback from you all and any extra comments or solutions or things that you would like to see. And again, remember when you're coming into the live, make sure you give me a thumbs up and we're going to go from there. So what you think, Aaron?
I thought it was a good show. I think that every time, because we only had two shows, so I think we took good things and continue to adjust. What I found out is the audience don't like to be surprised. Whenever we got we working or something, they like, how could you do this to us? They don't like to be surprised. They don't like surprises.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I listen to everything y'all say, but I'm sorry. I'm with y'all. Hey, Sir Hell, how are you?
Yeah.
I'm with y'all. Chat, I am with y'all, but I gotta throw in some wild cards. It's gotta be wild. Listen, how else are we gonna make a virtual show live if we don't throw in wild cards? How will we do this? We'll just have a boring show where everybody's like, so you like him, you like her. Come on, we can't do that. We gotta throw something in there. Yeah. We really do. Now, the one thing again, and y'all don't complain about me and my complaining, right? I still wanted Jackson on the show. Okay. I like Jackson. And I'm still trying to figure out a way how to bring Jackson back. So y'all know we put out a poll. If y'all have not yet seen it, there is a poll out there that says, who would you want the next Bachelor to be? And Jackson's name just happened to be on the poll. We got Jackson, Mr. Logic, and JR Wisdom. Now, if you all don't know JR Wisdom, you can go check out his channel. He's a YouTuber, content creator. He's doing excellent. He has an excellent show. I want y'all to go check it out today. And I want to know what you think about JR Wisdom. And then y'all already met Jackson. And who all don't know Mr. Logic. But go check out JR Wisdom. But guess what? If there's someone else you all know that is not on the poll, just let me know.
Not on our radar. If they're not on our radar right now, just put that name out there. Because you never know.
Okay, so
we got Captain Exec on the poll too. I think we got Captain Exec on the poll.
No, Captain Exec. Oh, he is. I didn't see him up there. Yeah, we got Captain Exec, Mr. Logic, Jackson, and J.R. Wisdom. And right now, we already know who's in the leader. Is it Mr. Logic? My board is so far away from me, I can't see who's leading right now.
Let me see here. Logic is leading by a little bit, but it's
Oh,
early. It's early, so we don't know. We got
so listen, C says, I think, and let me go back and get her comment. I'm sorry about that. I think having preset questions and scenarios based would be good. Example, what would you do if you were on a date and an unruly man woman began to get touchy with your date? What do you think about that? Because we kind of did that the first.
Yeah, we're trying to incorporate it. Because what I found is they want a lot of super serious questions, like as if you were physically there, could grab their neck and make them tell the truth. And we're trying to have a combination of a little bit of funny and a little seriousness, right? Because I mean, we just can't be in there like a judge in the courtroom. That's not going to flow well. But I like that. Like I said, y'all got SB emails. Send questions to our email if we can find a way to incorporate questions. I mean, obviously, y'all got the power of the wild cards, questions in order to incorporate on the response. But send us a whole bunch of ideas. I mean, like I said,
This
we
is the
just working.
first
So
show. And y'all know my SB show 2020 at gmail.com. Y'all can go there. Y'all can send bachelors there at this point that we can actually, I guess what we have to do is vet them, go through them and see who would actually make the next good bachelor for the next show. Excuse me. But also your questions and whatever it is you want to add, you can definitely do it. You don't have to do it here, but we are looking for questions. We're looking for feedback, whatever you think. I want to know too from you all. Did we? Well, see, this is a hard question because last night we didn't have that problem at all about taking stuff off your head and all of that. But Stephen Day, I don't know if you're still here, but I want to explain something to you, Stephen. Stephen Day was the only person that put $4 in to get rid of Ace. Now, the reason why that did not work yesterday is because I would have put in $4 to even out the playing field because I did not want to eliminate anybody for $4. So, Stephen, I hope you understand that. But I don't know, Aaron, do you think they actually understood the instructions because we had such a mix up? Not a mix up, but we had
it,
such.
it was a crazy day. I think that particular day there was so much going on. Just like in the whole YouTube space, right? With
Yes.
everything coming together, it was a culmination of all kind of stuff. So I think they kind of get the instructions, but I think with the show, the ability to rewatch and catch up on things, we have a better way of making sure the audience continuously knows as they continue to show up and continue to understand how the show works, that it becomes way more simple.
Oh, so Steven says, I didn't want to get rid of him. I just didn't want him for Bella. Ah. So listen, um, we need for you all to add, if it's anything that we can add, we want to know that now. Um, who is it? He's so helpful, hopeful. I always say helpful. I'm trying to make you helpful, but it's hopeful. He says we need more women. I don't understand what he's saying. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
you're going to have to expound on that, E.
It's one bachelor and one bachelorette. So now with the bachelor, there are going to be several women, hopefully. And then with these several women, he still gets to choose one. So I hope that's answering your question. If I didn't, I apologize. But so listen, guys, I want to bring y'all to the scene that I like the most. And I'm not gonna say I like the most. I just thought it was just the most interesting thing because I don't know if y'all know it or not. We ran into some issues because we had asked Chicago Rilla actually was going to be our guest judge, planned it out, but he had a situation that happened at the last minute. He could not come. And that was like at the last hour. We're now trying to find someone that could take his place and do what he was supposed to do. So we're thinking, and I'm like, okay, let's make it chaotic, because again, we wanted to add something to the show to keep you all interested. So this is the part I want y'all to see because this is the part I like the most.
Ace, unfortunately,
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to kick you up out the house. the good brother below me signed a 3-year contract for $20 million, and his brother runs a 4.38 440. I mean, he runs a 4.40.
Oh no, I do not run 4.40 either. Don't ever put that on me.
I thought you run it's a 4.38, correct? Right?
6, but it don't matter.
Oh, okay. Well, nevertheless, the brother below me has hit the genetic lottery in terms of athleticism. And the man is. I have to say this now. I have to be the elephant in the room here. The man is rich. If Bella was my daughter, I would prefer her to be with this man right here. I just would. That's just me being listen, I am a victim of my environment. I live in a capitalistic country. Private
school. About marrying for love.
Naeem, hold on. Give me a second.
All right, chaos.
Private school. I'm about to get chaotic. Private school is $30,000 a year.
Oh my God,
Bella, you have to worry
let your daddy talk about this. You just gonna let your daddy go?
You have to worry about your children's future, Bella. Do you want them to go to Harvard, or do you want them to go to some state college in North Dakota?
Wait a minute. I'm done. I knew this about love.
Chaotic. I knew it. Maybe I shouldn't have said it. Maybe it's love. Pretended like this brother below me is not a multi-millionaire. And everybody's pretending, but this brother is the perfect suit for Bella. I'm done.
Oh boy.
I mean, can you not? I mean, I don't know who named him. I don't know who named him, but I tell you what, he got a good one. He is so chaotic. He did it. He brought the chaos in like what? Less than 3 minutes.
He was plotting for he waiting to pounce in. He like jump rope, ready to jump in. He was waiting for the moment. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh no.
Yeah. No, here it was right here.
Yeah, he does that a lot. Yes. Oh my.
Yeah, just got the little finger of it. So chaotic. We really appreciate it. It added a little something to the show. Now, listen, did anybody know what he was going to say? No, but we knew that he was going to bring some chaos. So we knew that. So I really enjoyed it. I think that actually went to the ending of the show very well. Who is Shaheem?
I think he met a Naeem. I think he probably spelled with an S or something.
Oh, I thought that Shaheem did show a little bit of aggressive side, but not at Bella. Listen, I appreciate this. Let me tell you something. Both men last night was like putting their foot down. I was like, whoa, I heard man. You know, last week they were all kind of cooperative and whatever my woman wants. And, you know, yeah, and she can have an OnlyFans as long as. But the other day it was like, what was that? What was that, Aaron? You say, would you mind having some pictures or what was it?
Yeah. Oh man, we were talking about social media or some things like that, and
A said no.
Like nah, you can't show I don't want my girl showing her body. He was trying to be as gentle as he could, but basically he was being a man saying
no. He said no. I said, oh wow. So I like that. I like when they both did that. Both of them had a hell no moment. So it got a little real on that. So I appreciate that though. So I appreciate them both. Huh? Hey, black man, how are you? Do you think that Bella will have a hard time choosing?
Did you watch the show, Black Man? Did you watch the show?
Oh, but you know what? He has his own show on Friday. Black Man, you got to go check it out. We're not going to even tell what happened. You got to go check it out.
Catch that, Black Man.
You're Black Man. We ain't gonna say no more. You got to go check it out. It was a good one. But thank you for asking. You got to go check it out though. But listen, so what do you think about us bringing in the Bachelor? What is it that you want, Aaron? Anything different? Anything that you think that would add? I mean, we can't let everything out, right?
You know, we can't let everything out now because we still working. You know, you can't be giving out pre-notices and things like that because we like to do things real time as well because we like to be fluid. But I'm not sure what to expect with a guy being on the opposite because you know what, I thought Bella's a little more shy. She tried after the adjustment be a little more assertive and things like that, but naturally she's shy. I don't know if the Bachelor is going to be shy about some of the questions he may ask. So it's going to be interesting because I don't know how that will transition.
So let me tell you what I want to add. But Mr. Steele has just given us a $5 super chat. He says, all in all, double happy ending. We can't talk about that. Black men don't know yet, but it doesn't matter. Not only for Bella, but for Chantelle as well. Chantelle deserves a good man for the longest. You're right. You are both of them. I think, listen, we had a good group of guys, I think. Listen, what do you think about the new Bachelor running away? Do you?
I was heartbroken because I was anticipating.
You liked him. That's right.
Did. I wanted that competition because I think it would have, the audience would have been like, oh, this is interesting. I think it would have gave a little angle because Naeem and Ace had some experience on the show already, and you saw how it reflected. So they wasn't so much unprepared. They had a little more preparation. But when you would have threw in that wild card, like that wild person there, you'd be like, oh, okay, tip the scale a little bit. So I was disappointed, but
you had already set the questions up for him. That's right. You was ready for him. I know you were. So listen, y'all, this in case y'all didn't know, there was another Bachelor that you all have not seen that was hiding out in the back. Not hiding out, but he was waiting in the back. And when it was time for him to come up, he disappeared. And we don't know if it was because of the competition or if he just felt like Aaron was going to come in hard on him because Aaron had started with the questions.
They told me to be a little more stern, so
but I didn't know. But he just dropped off, y'all. We should have had a picture of somebody running away, but we couldn't do that. But anyway,
it's hard. It's hard to be on camera. It's hard to be on camera, SB. I'm telling you, people are nervous if they're not used to being on camera. When you see those lights go on, you see about 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 people in there, you like, and then you think.
But Aaron, you saw those pictures he sent you. That was not a shy man nowhere in there.
That's true. He didn't seem so shy. Yeah, he seemed pretty confident. I want to make sure because he might come back in the future, so I don't want to discourage him. I want to encourage him.
I do too.
We
I want to encourage him too. Somebody made a comment up here about let the contestants. Let's go back up. I think it was Fluffy Goat right here. Fluffy Goat said something about allow the contestant / chat to vet the Bachelor as well. Now, are you speaking of like when you do the super chat, the $19.99 super chat?
I think they want like a back and forth vetting of the Bachelor, which to me, like I get what they're trying to do, but it doesn't make the most sense because I don't think it flows very well. Because they want to vet the contestant and vet the Bachelor, and like that's not the concept of it. We vet the contestants, and then the contestants when they go on if they make the connection. That is something that they will do on their back end as they get to know somebody. We don't want to, that kind of messes up the flow of the show, in my opinion, but we'll take it under advisement and we'll see if that's something that makes sense as far as adjusting to.
And two, we also kind of vet the Bachelor.
True.
Because he got to make it to the show, y'all. They got to do certain things to even get here. And most of the time, either they show very well or we know we go do a little history check. So everybody's being looked at before they even get here. So again, though, not everybody's coming from YouTube. So we have to still do a little checking here and there to figure out, if this person is, because we're not going to put anybody up here that has a felony or that's running from the law. Because SB,
now come on now. Listen.
I'm not doing
they can't be actively running from the law, but I don't know. Do you think these women disqualify a guy if he has a felony? I don't know if they disqualify.
Well, I do because you're not going to be out there in this world talking about security boss hook me up with this felon. No, we're not doing that.
I don't know because a lot of our black men is locked up in prison. So
they just going to have to find. They're gonna have to find their women somewhere else. It's okay. It's a big world out here. You can figure it out. Oh, I just don't ever want. What if it goes bad? Or what if we miss a question or something? The first thing you hear be like, "Yeah, we met on SB Nation." People change. They do. Listen, I'm not taking anything from anyone. I'm saying I'm not putting it together. We can meet people in the street.
They like scammers. They said it themselves. They like the scammers. So we might have, if they got a felony from finessing, as long as it's not violent or something like that, and they just finesse and they try to get over and got caught trying to make $1 million, they might like that ambition in the wrong place channeled to the new area, because we sometimes, as long as it's not violent, I don't know. I don't want to just write off the felons like that, because it's a lot of really successful felons. But if multiple offenders, I don't know. We got to see.
Mr. Awesome, I don't know what non-violent. You know what? That's not, y'all gonna have to figure that out on your own. It's not. We can't do that here. I'm sorry.
You know why? We sound like politicians. We sound like politicians right now. Not as long as it's non-violent.
No, I can't. Listen, we got to draw the line somewhere, because I'm not saying anything about them bad, but I just don't want to have the name of putting them together and it not turning out good. Now, if you find them on your own and they have been rehabilitated or whatever the situation is, like you said, a non-violent, because what a felony could be, what driving habitually, getting
it used to be marijuana, and argumentatively it still is. So
yeah, it could be anything. But what I'm saying is, I'm not the one that's gonna put y'all together. So for this particular,
I get it. You talk about tattoos on your face and stuff like that. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not doing that. So I'm sorry, Mr. Awesome. I'm sorry, but I look out for y'all now. Theft? What do you mean? What about theft? What you trying to say? Fluffy, what are you trying to say? Theft? What do you mean?
I don't like people that steal. I don't know that.
No. I know. Listen, I understand we grow up and some things we did as a kid we grow out of. But hey, listen, you can meet those men on the street. SB, we need to get Stephen Day a wife. I agree.
You want Stephen A on the show, Brittany? See, you know what, Stephen? Send your profile in, Steve. We're gonna have to
exactly
send it in.
Send it in. I don't even know how old Stephen is. I like that little picture though that he has there with the suit on and a tie. But I would love to meet Stephen Day.
Y'all ladies like men in suit and ties? I didn't know that. I thought y'all was into like Jordans and the sweatpants and all that good stuff.
Okay, who you talking to right now? Am I just hearing your voice?
I'm just wondering because I'm just wondering. Look, I don't know what the ladies
are
into.
Asking. You mean the ladies that may be in the chat, right?
Well, I don't want to limit the ladies. If I say ladies, they're going to say all of us.
Listen, 27 years, I have never known Mr. Boss to have a pair of Jordans.
Mr. Boss, you better tell about that pair of Jordans that one time that you remember that one time you had them pair of Jordans. They come clean.
Nope. There you go right there. To answer your question. No. That is no. That's a no. He doesn't play basketball. Unless they made football Jordans, it wouldn't go happen. So there you go. Get a few older men. Listen, Bethany, the runaway bachelor was older.
He was a little bit older. Good shape. Good, really, really good job. I liked it.
Guess what? Let's just call it like we see it. A high value man he was. So listen, I told you guys that I was going to tell you. Oh, I shouldn't say that.
No. C was telling on me. C, don't be telling on me.
Oh, so listen, I was telling you guys last time that I was going to discuss the show with you in a little bit more detail and let you know how everyone kind of fit into the program. So we're done with that particular show now. So I can tell when we're picking the bachelors, we're trying hard to find somebody who is a white collar person. I mean, if y'all heard the commercial, then you would kind of understand. I talked about a white collar, I talked about a blue collar, and I talked about a high value. So if you heard that, then you can kind of understand how the men fit into the equation of the show. You had an entrepreneur, you had a high value, and you had a blue collar. But I don't know if you can you consider an entertainer a blue collar? What are entertainers?
Oh, that's I wouldn't say that because I think a lot of their work comes from influence a lot of the times.
Mm-hmm.
When I think blue collar, I think hands-on. A lot of
be
a dancer, so I know it's conflicting. I agree, but it depends. I think that's one of the areas that's subjective. If you're like a physical dancer, you do like some physical, but if you're a composer and you write music or things like that, I don't necessarily see that. But we'll put it in the gray area.
Okay, so this is what's going to be the problem, though. See, men are real easy to figure out.
True.
Well, now it's time to get the women. I'm gonna need some help. Because men fall into categories, but what about women?
It's a Good point.
We need some help with y'all. We need some categories. I need to be able to. So, chat, I'm gonna need some help with this as far as women, because men fall into categories. But what about the women? How do they fall in?
Well, dress size. How tall are you? So it just depends.
Appearance. All about appearance.
No, listen.
Oh.
Appearance is key, because at the end of the day, I always say a man's curse is his eyes. We just can't.
So you saying natural BBL? And what
Shout out to Lee. Shout out to Lee. They need to get a lawyer.
Hey, how are you? What, natural BBL, and what would be the next one?
Well, remember, we got the natural hair versus the weave argument. And you know what? I don't know. Because we talk about this a lot, the natural hair and weave. We actually got into an argument not about this too long ago about women's hair and the plight that they go through dealing with this on a day-to-day basis, and how men just don't understand what a woman go through in her hair, which we do. Not intimately as much as they might think, but we have good understanding. Look here. If you've been successful wearing weave, wear your weave. If you've been successful wearing natural, be natural. I don't know why people like to make fights out of areas that's not a fight. You know what I mean? See, I'm not going to say like I prefer natural hair. But if a girl wants to add some, how you say, like dimensions to her hair to make a look, because she wants to, because women, their hair is tied to their personality, whether they like it or not. It's tied to their appearance, whether they like it or not. It's all a combination. Your hair is heavily influential about how people receive you and perceive you. So at the end of the day.
So I guess what you're saying is, to pick these women, I need to go for natural women or women who have had some form of plastic surgery or weave or something like that. Some women that have altered some things about themselves. That would be my two categories. Oh. We're going to leave that right there. We're going to leave it right there because I just thought about that. So we're going to leave it right there. But let's go back to the other night. So what do you think about the wild card? What do y'all think about the wild card Bachelorette coming on the scene? Is that a good addition? Do y'all think it was good? No boss chicks.
Oh no, we want boss chicks. Please sign up.
Yeah, we want boss chicks. Come on, we want boss. Eugene, what is wrong with boss chicks?
They might teach us another side that we're unaware of. We might not know.
Right.
We can't just be cutting nobody off here. We got to find out, vet them, and see if we have the wrong understanding. We got to be open to the fact that we could be wrong.
We got to be. We got to be open.
Oh, I'm sorry. That wild card. Oh my gosh. Woo, that was so good. They got lucky though, because they could have went a whole nother way.
Listen, I need to hear what the chat thinks about it, because we never asked anybody about that. That was just something. Well, I'm not gonna say me, Aaron, you and I knew about it, but we were like kind of torn with that thing. Like, how we gonna do this? Listen, but wait a minute. What about this? Right before it was time for you to give the instruction about the wild card, why is Ace over here talking about, women with braces? It's kind of a fetish of mine. I'm like, did he just?
No, he said, I don't want to say like a fetish or anything, but I just always want a brace. I love a woman with braces. I'm like, no, that's a fetish, bro.
When he said that, it really scared me. When he said that, I got a little afraid. And you know why, right? I said to myself, okay, Ace is winning in the poll. Ace just won Bella with this here braces thing. What if Chantelle picks Ace? I was like, oh, this is not going to be good.
Would if Chantelle pick Ace, and would if Bella picked Ace?
Listen, you fading out in the black. I'm thinking, no, you got to stay right here. But that would have, when Ace said he liked the braces and the fetish, I was like, okay, we are done right now. This is not going to be right.
And Ace came on his game. Naeem came on their game.
Oh, listen, Mrs. Steele says cute women with braces can be somewhat exotic. Security Boss, you did mention a wild card. You just never mentioned how you would implement it. I know,
yeah, but y'all didn't know what the wild card was, though.
Listen, I'm a wild.
We had wild card questions, so y'all didn't know exactly what wild card meant. So we incorporated it.
Listen, I'm a woman, and y'all get me by myself too long. I'll tell all the secrets. So that's why I can't hang out with y'all for a little bit, because I'd be excited about it. I was like, okay, we gotta go out. And then Aaron be like, no, not yet. We can't do that this week. I'd be like, okay. I'll slow down, because I'm always wanting to add some excitement just to see what happens. But last night when he talked about the braces and the fetish, look at Miss Bella. I was going to get my guy regardless. Yeah, you were, but guess what?
Beloved.
When Ace talked about those braces, I was like, oh, she done right now. That's it. He was like, oh, it looks cute. And I'm like, oh, no. Oh, my God. That was, you know what? We got a plan for that, because what if they pick the same person and the Bachelor does have to make a decision from two women? What are we going to do? Well, we ain't gonna have nothing to do. I'm fading black. You gonna fade the black too? Mr. Boss gonna have to handle it from the back. Because I'm like, no.
Yeah, it worked out this show, but I anticipating if we utilize it in the future, because y'all never know, we might have to go a different way. I think it'll be more contentious in the future. Because
I like that wild card thing, boy. But next time it'll be two men.
But here's the thing. They won't know who the wild card is, but they're going to be anticipating. So people that either they never watched the show, or they have, and then they know somebody's lurking in the background, and they thinking, who else might be on the show?
So listen,
you see what I'm saying?
Who is this? Brittany? Is this Brittany? Brittany B said they can't be a wild card anymore. Oh, Brittany, you have no idea. They can and will be, but just wait for it. It's just, we got you thinking what you thinking. It's okay. Oh, you saying we should call it something different? Nah, we're gonna leave it right there. But those, you thinking one way, and we've already I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm not saying it. But anyway, that was a good part, though. That was very good. And Bella says, I don't like this.
Yes. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, because you know what? Me and you, we were struggling back and forth for a few days. We like, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna present this? When are we gonna acknowledge it? At what point do we interject it? And I was like, we just gonna have to play it by ear, because we're gonna have to wing it, because we don't have no perfect time and we don't know nothing to compare it to. And I think it was extremely shocking for everybody. I actually wish that the YouTube streets was not so crazy during this time, because I think a lot of people didn't have the opportunity to participate and tune in with us because of everything that was going on. But that's all right. That just make the next one better and better, and we just keep pushing forward. But I just think that Bella was like shocked, and me and you was nervous because we both said, "Dang."
I was like, okay, this is pretty good. But when he was like, what it sounded like to me. Well, let me read the super chat and I'll tell you what it sounded like to me. Mr. Awesome, thank you so much for your $2 super chat. He says, sounds like they scared of competition. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I just think it was because even the young man was like, I'm confused right now. I'm confused.
Brittany, don't you dare do no money line right now. I'm tired. Okay, I've been working all day. Don't you spend no money line right now.
We go back this. So when do they actually meet in person? It's up to them. What happens here is we give information to the men, and the men are responsible for now. But I actually think everybody probably already has everybody's information.
So Bethany, let me add the context there. So what we do is the show. The whole point of it is to connect people, right? So what we do is at the end, we connect people, we exchange, we allow them time to figure out what they want to do. That might be a month or two or whatever the case is. We will potentially have a show where we will check back in and see how things went, because I know y'all gonna be interested in knowing what's going on while we're probably concurrently shooting the next, Bachelor or whatever during that time.
It'll actually be at the end of the next Bachelor.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah. But I want to say this, Bella, what I was thinking, I was good. But when Ace talked about the braces, I felt like he kicked it up a notch. And I was like, I wasn't anticipating that at all. So when he did that, I was like, oh.
You saw what C said. She said, let the wild card pick first. And see, that's the thing. We actually... I don't know if I should give away.
No. We're not saying anything. You know what I'm saying? When you along with these people, you see what they make you do. We're not going to.
Yeah, I know. You're going to have to tune in to the next one.
Yeah, you do.
I can't give it away.
No, we can't give all our plot twists away. But listen, we got to have you all there. And listen, the more people that are there in the chat, the better the show is. But again, we were even contemplating just for a brief moment canceling the show. And of course, that didn't happen. And I had a good time. And I hope that you all did too. But we're not spoiling it because we're not telling everything. And guess what? Y'all can't listen to us anyway. Just saying.
I've been drinking. Y'all know how I get off this water. So
he's been up all night. Hello, Healing Forest Wellness. So listen, he's been up all night. Y'all can't rely on anything he says. And me, he's been telling y'all the whole time. Give me 24 hours and I will definitely have something for you that you didn't think about. So,
and I got to be prepared for that, because when she brings some information to me, I got to be like, okay, that's great. What if we do this? Let's add this in there, and then we mix it together. We just, she chef it up, and I just throw in a little ingredients. And
but I remember why? What I saw a question.
Who was it?
Well, the reason why I wanted to cancel is because we picked Friday night so everyone could come in and enjoy the show. But yesterday was such a torn Friday night. Can I find you a date? Yes, girl. SB Show 2020 at gmail.com. I would appreciate it.
That's my girl, Fancy. I love Fancy.
Oh, that's Fancy. Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, Fancy, I know who you are now. But listen, go ahead and give me the email, and we're going to discuss that thoroughly. But the reason why we almost canceled it is because KS passed away. A lot of people were doing tributes, and there were a lot of things happening that we didn't anticipate. Oh, and I'm so glad you said that. Aaron, we almost forgot to say that we're switching to the show night to Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't want any conflicts and we want everybody to be there. So we are going to be doing the show for The Bachelor on Saturday night. We have not come to a good time
yet,
but Aaron's going to come up with the time, and it hopefully won't conflict with anybody. And it'll give us all something to do on Saturday night. And we're going to have fun.
We're going to let them
I can find you a camera, Snuggles.
Snuggles,
come up on and just say hello, because we would love
Snuggles, don't make me hire somebody to Snuggles, because I just want, what? Don't do it. Don't do it.
What did Snuggles do? What happened?
No, not in a bad way, but Snuggles pop up every time, and I'm just like, who is Snuggles? Because, boy, could you imagine everybody know who Snuggles is, and they've been pretending this whole time we don't know who they are? See,
you know what? Snuggles' worst enemy is a toilet, so he needs to be careful, don't he? Did y'all get that? Did y'all know I was a comedian? That's why I did a side hustle.
We'll ask the chat what time they think is good. We'll see if that works and everything. We'll try to make sure it's the best time for everybody.
But Aaron, it's gotta be good for you. We okay.
No SB. Look here, I work for you. No, so we gonna work.
Well, let me tell them why I'm saying this. Aaron is 3. Y'all like my. Wait a minute, Snuggles. You ain't like my joke. It was all fun.
Snuggles want beef right now. No, but I'm 3 hours. Yeah, we have a 3-hour difference.
I like. Listen, yes. Wait a minute. Snuggles, you are interrupting the show right now.
Because some of y'all on the East Coast and I'm on the West Coast, so that's why she's saying it like that.
Yes.
Even day Aaron does leave his house. Okay, I do not have a what y'all call it WFH. I don't work from home. Okay, I actually work
a real job. Yeah.
I mean, I don't make no money, but I actually work. So you know what I mean. Just bear with a brother. That's why So I love
Snuggles. Look what Snuggles. I'm gonna have to tell you.
Where y'all be finding these people? See, like I seen that name. I have no idea what that is. By the way,
Snuggles. That is a very good idea. I can't tell. I actually
don't do it. No, don't do it. Don't you dare. I don't know who that is, and we ain't gonna know unless we know something. So I can't answer.
Okay, well listen. My co-producer says I'm not allowed to share that information with you right now, but I will share with you, Aaron, who Tommy Sotomayor is, and we'll talk.
I think Snuggles been hacking our emails and stuff, watching what we talking about back and forth. Snuggles, I can't trust Snuggles right now. I don't know. They be asking too many questions.
Snuggles won't come up. So wait a minute. Let's ask this question though. Let's ask this, Snuggles. Why would you want to see Tommy Sotomayor on a dating show? And what role would he play?
He definitely talking judge or something. I don't think he. Well, you know what? I don't want to presume that Snuggles a he or she because we can't tell.
Somebody say, let's get Kayla a man.
Leave Kayla alone. Y'all is too much.
Kayla got a man. Kayla got a man.
Kayla has no problem get a man. I mean, leave Kayla alone. All right.
So listen, Snuggles says, thanks for not sharing the information by sharing the information you are not supposed to share. Reason should work for here. All you are awesome. Listen, I asked you a question. What would be the purpose of me and what would be his role if we did invite him to the show?
Snuggles a lawyer. Snuggles, admit you a lawyer by trade. You better do it now. Because you be mixing our words up back and forth. You a lawyer. I know you are.
But see, listen, I think Kay got married the other day on Wednesday. Yeah. So no longer Kay is not on the market anymore. So listen, Snuggles, I just want to know what role he would play. That's all I'm asking. And I didn't give any information. So anyway, but I'm going to share with my co-producer over here who taught me something nice and let him go to a couple of his videos.
But like we said, there's a 3-hour difference. I'm on the West Coast, and so we kind of find time that makes the most sense. And Saturday I do have a little more open time than I do during the weekday for the most part.
So Snuggles a part of the alphabet group. Snuggles, they said Snuggles a CIA. Listen, I know who his worst enemy is, though. So you better be careful. You're over messing with security boss. The thinking man. Hey.
Shout out to the thinking man. He been holding me down. We just had
He sure did.
A great talk. Great talk, man. Like, you know.
So listen, y'all can put all your different requests for bachelors definitely in the chat. Well, excuse me, my email. Actually do sbshow2020@gmail.com, because the more I get from you all, the better the show can be, and more twists or plot twists the show will have, the more participation that we get. So I would appreciate that a lot. Let's see. You should also let him go on Lapeith or invite him to Anton Daniels Fight Club. I have no control over any of that, but I can see why you would say that would be a good night. Snuggles, I may have to show up for that. You're right. You're right. But that was a good, the show, that was something that we needed to do. That was the reason why we just almost canceled, because of the things that were going on in the YouTube spaces on Friday. But we went on with the show. We had a pretty good turnout. It was nothing like the first one, but hey, look, we have to adjust and move on. But it brings us to the next one, and we wanted to get you all involved and make an outstanding show for the next one. And my hopes are that women are come out in more, hey Chantelle, come out in droves for this bachelor or bachelors that are on the next show. So I hope I ain't talking too much, but anyway, who knows. So Aaron, don't be shaking your head. I ain't gonna say no more. Aaron, what else would you like to say about the last show? What else? You was clean. Did I tell you was really sharp?
Oh, you know, that's Logic fault, because Logic came on the first episode, you know, me all suited. I'm like, no, you didn't. No, okay, you know what? Okay, I got you. I wanted to support, because I didn't know who was coming on, and it's a professional setting when we work in this show, and I want to make sure that atmosphere is brought that way. But I mean,
you was sharp. You was looking good. I think I don't want to be giving these women no ideas, but I kept hearing people calling your name over there in the chat.
They ain't interested. If you hear the things that I say on listen, they not interested in me. They already tried to cancel me the other night. So look, they ain't worried about me. I'm already canceled at least by now. 6 times last night I got canceled for sure. I know.
No, listen, Chantelle, don't you do it. Snuggles, if you come up, I bet Chantelle will. How about that? How about we do it in that order?
I'll get him. Leave Snuggles. Leave us alone, okay?
No. Listen, Snuggles and I have talked about this before. If he says when he makes his debut, it's going to be on Security Boss's channel. He may not remember that conversation, but I do. So today could be a good day. It's Saturday. Why not? We're going to drop the link. You always talking about drop the link. Let's see.
No, Bethany, you is not about to put me on the show. I'm co-producing the show. What is wrong with you? See, they're always trying. Nope, it ain't gonna be me. Don't even think about it. Ain't gonna happen. I'm too nervous on camera.
There you go, Chantelle. Chantelle done told Snuggles now listen, if Snuggles pop up, we all gonna fall out. We're gonna be like, hey, Snuggles. How are you?
Y'all jaw gonna drop when y'all find out Snuggles.
Be like, no more toilet jokes. No more toilet jokes. You straight up there. Because he be trying to go in. Wait a minute, though. Do you think he's a man or a woman?
To be honest with you, I don't know, it's soft-spoken with the language, not very aggressive. But to say that they want Tommy Sotomayor, I don't know who that is, but it's a name that comes up in a lot of other areas. It sounds like something a man would say, to be honest with you. But I really have no idea because they're very slick with the words.
Okay, Snuggles, this has nothing to do with the show, but I want to tell you what I think about you. And if I'm right, I want you to let me know. Okay. I think Snuggles is a very supportive white man.
So you think Snuggles got pronouns?
All I know, Snuggles to say, well, no, that's Robert said that.
I'm running out of SB.
Snuggles is a man, a white man. We love you.
Black man, Jasmine.
I don't know about
you so specific, Jasmine. Why is she so specific?
Okay. So he puts out a brown. Okay, are you trying to tell me that you're not a white man? Are you trying to throw me off? You can't tell me you're not a white man.
You got two different pictures of a white bear and a brown bear. We're not falling for that. No. The main picture is like come on now. We're not following that.
Think about the last show. SB, I say that the last episode, I want to see Aaron propose to his lady. I have nothing to do with that. Aaron, that did not come from me. I just read a comment from Brittany.
Brittany want me to block her.
Listen, somebody say Snuggles could be HR. No. Snuggles can't be HR because I have to know who he is. Snuggles is definitely a man. He's a white man. He's probably all cuddly. You know, like a little, he ain't got no six pack. He probably all cuddly and, mushy and just loving. Snuggles. Come on. Today could be your day. And I don't think he's a black man at all because sometimes he says you people. And I can't imagine another black man saying you people. But it's okay.
No, in a joking way. I mean, I say that a lot of time, but they already kicked me out the black community. So
Snuggles, stop showing that little bear, that little brown bear. What's the flower for? The snow? Is it a snowflake? Is that what that's supposed to mean? Anyway, you're not getting ready to take my show. Oh, you think Snuggles is polar bear? Polar bear be on Lapive, which is a white guy that's fluffy.
Nah, y'all is too much. Stop this. Y'all is too much. We're not doing this right now. Y'all is
anyway, Snuggles, thank you so much for your support. I'm just kidding with you. Whoever you are, it really doesn't matter. Thank you for being here on SB. We appreciate you. But getting back to it. Oh, also, if you know any young men, bachelors that are looking for love, SB show 2020 at Gmail. Have them go over to my email and leave us an email, just telling us who they are, and we will contact them shortly about the Bachelor that's coming up on I Choose You. So anyway, Aaron, get back to it.
Show out though, SB. We need the ladies to show out and have some fun and really participate because they can make or break the show. Because we like I said, this is the biggest hurdle is getting women to participate on the opposite side, right? Because you figured out maybe we do the opposite is more. We're gonna have to find out because I think the men did the inverse pretty well.
Well, I want to know that, ladies. I want to know, is this going to be a hard sell to get you all to cam up and compete for this Bachelor? Now, when I tell y'all the one I got in mind, let me tell y'all this. Over here at SB Nation, we got long reaches, right? We done brought y'all NFL. We done brought y'all entertainers. We done brought y'all high finance men.
No, you did not just go in the bag right now. No, you didn't.
I did. I'm telling you, we got long reaches. So y'all don't know who could be this Bachelor.
So no, SB, the better thing is y'all come on the show and y'all participating. Y'all never know who watching. Somebody might say,
I've been telling them that the whole
I like this girl right here. The other guy, he might be overlooking her. But but this guy not, and they gonna contact us. And they go, you know what? Put me on that. Well, listen, I'm telling y'all want to participate because it's fun. You never know where something's gonna go. It's part of fun as well, but at the same time, don't limit yourself in options in life. I'm trying to tell you.
I know a lot of men, guys. I know a lot of good men. I promise you I do. Snuggle says, $2 super chat. Thank you. Apologies for interruption for beautiful people. No, it wasn't an interruption. Thank you for being here. No, it's all in fun. And I hope you are. Was Snuggles at the show last night?
I think Snuggles did. Snuggles, did you show up the other night? Because, you know.
He was at the first show. But I don't know if we saw him last night. But listen, it's no interruption. It's good fun. All in fun. But ladies, I need for y'all to show up. Now, I really need to know, honestly, is it going to be easy to get ladies involved? Or is it going to be hard? You say what, Aaron? Hard or easy?
You know me. I'll say this. You know, where I reside over on, you know, Friday nights to Monday, the ladies, the ones that show up are usually taken. They usually have a man that, you know, that they've been able to spar with. They have their mind super sharp and they're prepared for all these elements. But the single ladies, they don't show up.
Listen, the Fluffy Goat says, I think it's going to be hard. Wow. I would think
Fluffy Goat. I just thought about that. Fluffy Goat.
Fluffy.
Look, if you would have been on the show, that you would have found out I'm illiterate and I can't read or write. But so I don't know.
Wait a minute, is that even a real word though? Fluffy?
Absolutely not to my knowledge, but I'm a bad person to pick from.
Well, look, we like it anyway though. Listen, Arlene says she thinks in the medium. You know, she says medium, maybe so and maybe not. I'm saying to you all, listen, Chantelle says women do not like to compete. I thought women were very competitive. You telling me something? Because I'm thinking women are like,
Miss Security Boss, I'm sorry to say this, but part of the reason I got canceled because I had to tell women they're not special. I had to do it. Yeah, I had to do it. I had to tell them that they're not as special as they think that they are.
You got canceled last night?
Yeah, I got canceled for a little bit. You know how they go. Whenever I say something that's controversial and contrary to what women want to believe,
they cancel.
Women think they special, and I had to tell them, y'all not that special. Y'all all about the same. It's a small percentage that make y'all different, and y'all most of the time don't know how to highlight the differences. Like that's why men finesse women with the same moves. Rented car, fake jewelry. Like, it's the same moves we've been using for years because y'all not that special. Y'all fall for the same tricks. And like, I'm sorry. I know y'all can't stand me, but I'm sorry. Y'all not as special as y'all think. And the ones that truly are special, they get snatched up too quick. And they don't even want to sit there and talk about how special they are because they're so intelligent enough to not say it. So it's a combination of things.
Natasha said you're not canceled yet.
Well, Natasha, that's my girl. She gonna hold me down forever. So
what about this, ladies? What do you think about this, Aaron? So you're saying they're not special, but we got to make sure we create something about ourselves to make ourselves special.
Yes, they need to learn how to highlight it. But just to say I'm different from all these other women, like it's just that in their mind they automatically think that I'm different from all these other women because my name's Shaquita and I'm special. Because my mama named me this. I wanted a unique name, and my mama said I was no. She just gave you one of them ghetto names, and people can't even pronounce it, and you think that make you special. No. You have to really figure out how to highlight because people are usually struggling to figure out who they are, what makes them great, and how they can highlight themselves because they feel like I don't need to do that if a man want me. Well, then he just a man just gonna have to make a decision. I don't have to do it. He gonna see me. That's just how their mind is. So
Mr. Awesome said, I'm not like the other girls. Listen, ladies, y'all hear Aaron, and I'm just letting him go on, and I'm a woman. I'm here with you all. I'm going to tell y'all what makes you special. I'm going to tell you all what makes you special and what you need to highlight. Are y'all listening? You need to highlight yourself and only yourself, who you genuinely are, and you will get your man. Did y'all hear me? Highlight who you genuinely are. Genuinely now, I'm talking about in your humility, in your I don't know it all, in your accountability, in your delusion,
No, hold on, Snuggles. I saw that comment. Mr. Boss, put that comment back up, Snuggles. You're not about to just sneak past me. I saw what you said. I'm gonna read it for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Did this young man just try to convey that women do not have the ability to trick a man, and that men already knew what they were up to before women even got there? So let me show you. Women have the ability to finesse some men, but let's be honest. If all women are saying, at least in our streets, I want to be married, they ain't finesse no marriage. So I'm just saying. So come on now.
So we got out finessed, right?
So what I'm saying is, listen, guys know what y'all want to hear. That's why women, they hear he said all these things to me. He had me believing we was going. Come on now. Come on. Men know. We got a template. Y'all fall for it. All y'all want to do is have coverage, right? This is the so special thing about women. They just want a little coverage to say, I didn't know, but they wanted to let that man trick them. They'd block off all the other guys. Nah, I don't want to talk to him. I wasn't. But this guy, yeah, I gave him a chance. Why you give him a chance? Because you wanted to let him trick you, and then you be able to say, yeah, I tried to give him a chance, but they all the same. No. You know you getting tricked and you accept it, and you just want a little cover. Yeah, I just want to look, plausible deniability is what I call it.
So let me say this again. This man is over here speaking. He's calling you ladies out, and I have told you all what makes you different. Being who you are genuinely will get you what you want. I'm not talking about none of that extra. I'm saying being accountable for your wrongs, your rights, and your delusions. It will get you be true to yourself. Don't alter yourself at all. Only do what you want to do. Don't let anybody trick you into nothing, but you got to be true to yourself. If you can't do that, you will not yield the results that you're wanting. If you just falling for somebody because somebody else did it or somebody else likes them better, because y'all know women, y'all have a tendency to do this. I've talked to y'all about influence. Don't let nobody influence you. If you got to go hide in the corner until you find your husband, I need you to go hide. Because single women influence other women in not such a good way. So you got to be true to yourself. And if y'all don't know who it is, take a moment, figure out who you are and all your delusion. Damn, that was messed up. Oh, I did that. Oh, I changed your mindset. You got to be true to yourself and you will not be finessed because you can see it coming. But if you out here playing these games and thinks it's a game, you will get finessed because you're not going to win. We can't win because we're emotional. How you going to win if okay. Today wasn't supposed to be that type of day, was it?
I know, SB. You know what? Yeah.
I feel like I'm fussing at my girls. Oh my goodness. Yo. I'm not trying to fuss at y'all. Let's get these likes up, guys.
SB, do not read that super chat. Don't you dare read that super chat.
What? Why would he? Wait a minute. That means, ooh. Why would somebody be you know what, Aaron? I meant to talk to you about this at about, I want you to be there with me. At about 9:40 this morning, as I was waking up, turned on the YouTube, I saw the late night. Now it's early morning. Y'all was talking about some way out there kind of stuff. I had to turn it off real quick.
I was not participating. I might have been on.
You were. No, you was like, I'm drinking my water. I'm not responsible. I saw you.
Listen, SB. I cannot confirm or deny what may or may happen allegedly in a space that does not exist. All I'm saying is people do get crazy in certain atmospheres. I'm running low on my agua, So
listen, it was about 9:41. Aaron said, "I am not responsible for right now for what's going on. All I know is OG was doing what."
Oh Lord! Listen,
I had to turn it off.
Super vanilla. I'm Mr. Vanilla. So when they start saying things that way out of my element, y'all not interested in me.
Listen, I said all of them sleepy. I had to turn it off. Everybody on there was sleepy. I said everybody sleepy because they done lost their minds right now. They done lost it. Y'all even had Miss Parker up there.
Shout out to Miss Parker because she was
involved in.
Miss Parker was flaming. She was like, "Let me on the panel the whole and I was trying to find space for people, but oh my gosh, oh Lord."
Listen, I had to turn y'all off. I'm sorry because when I heard OG, I was like, "Did he just say?" And then I'm not responsible. I've been drinking this water all night. I'm like, what? I had to let go. Snuggle said, Miss Parker from Friday. What did Craig and Day say?
I gotta go get. I gotta load up on that water so I can prepare to perform. See, because I'm running low. So I gotta get some more water. Because I can't operate without my water. Y'all know how I get. I get drowsy and all this stuff.
Listen, I'm gonna have to get me some of that water. Yeah, the Henny. Mike was on the Hennessy during 9:41 this morning. I said, what is going on? I said, I'm tripping. I had to say, listen, something ain't right. Mr. Boss said, we're gonna have to turn this off. I said, yeah, we are. I'm telling you.
Listen, shout out to Mr. Boss, because I wish he could have saved me and disconnected my internet, because I was like, I can't do this right now.
And Alan Girl Q with the lotion. I said, my mind right now. Did I just? No. I'm just telling you what I woke up on. I was like, okay, listen, we only getting half the story, so let's just turn it off.
Hold on, SB, you telling privileged information. That is confidentiality clause right there.
All I said was at 9:41 in the morning. I didn't say where y'all was. Because I didn't even know what was going on. I didn't have my pearls on. I was just waking up. So I'm thinking, okay, some good conversation. I'm thinking, here she go with the lotion. Here you go talking about I'm not responsible. Mike Dub over there with some Hennessy at 9:41 in the morning. I said, oh, he must be in Germany. I'm serious. This is what I said. He must be in Germany. And I was like, oh, God. I mean, I'm seriously, I turned it off. I did. I turned it off because y'all had me going a little early. I couldn't take it. I'm serious. Yeah.
Listen, it was too much.
Thinking Man was there too. I forgot. He surely was.
I cannot confirm nor deny who was there and whatnot. I was under the influence of Agua. So
yeah, you was. You said it. But I remember. And guess Angry Man was so red from laughing so hard, you almost couldn't even see him. He was almost like a just red all the way down. I was like, what are they doing? So anyway, we're not gonna talk about it anymore. But anyway, I didn't hear no. I'm not gonna say that other part. But we were talking about Henny and a plan B. A plan B. Wait a minute. Snuggles wasn't there, was it? Oh, you just asking were they? Oh,
you can't never tell where Snuggles at. I don't even know.
You're right. You're right.
Snuggles is everywhere.
Snuggles, you was there and I wouldn't. I don't know what you're talking about right now. I'm done. But anyway, getting back to this. So we're doing the I choose you. I don't know if we're gonna have problems. Listen, ladies, you all have excellent girlfriends who are at the age that need to be married, and y'all know it, they know it too. Y'all need to tell them to go to SB Show 2020 and leave us an email. SBShow2020@gmail.com, because we are going to get started with this Bachelor part of season 1. We're going to try to do the same sequence as before, but we just would like to have more of you participating, because when you participate, the show is great. If you have not seen the entire show from last night, I need you all to go back and take a look at it.
Please. Oh my gosh. Watch the show. It was so good.
The only thing they couldn't see though is the Bachelor running away. If I would have had some kind of way that we could, reenact that would be perfect, wouldn't it?
We gonna figure it out. We gonna keep building out this plane as we fly. But that's the thing. When the ladies, y'all gotta be seen. I know y'all like hiding, but y'all gotta stop hiding, because y'all never know who's looking for y'all. And if they continue to hide under some premise, well, I just want to be anonymous, you're not going to be found. I'm telling you, even the guys on the panel last night, if you compare the first time they was on the show to the second time, y'all love how they was operating the second time. Their personalities shine a lot more. They were more. What people are going to see you on the show and go, wow, I really like her. And they're going to sneak away and find you. Whether that Bachelor do or not, somebody going to sneak away and find you, but you can't hide. I'm sorry. I know this is crazy, but you can't hide.
So tell me something. If what you said is a real problem, we all think we special, that we should get, does that mean we get special treatment, or how does that play out in the real world?
Well, the world tells women a lot of things. Fathers do a horrible job at it too, but unfortunately not preparing their daughters for the truth. Fathers tend to lie and tell their daughters she's special and this and that. And to a certain degree, I want it to happen, because there's a certain level of confidence a woman needs to have. Just for her own self.
I know you, my co-host. I said that the other day.
It's a certain level. It's a certain level of confidence a woman need to have, because depression can be real, and it can take a toll on young women especially. And so we want them to have the right amount of confidence to sustain in this world. But at the same time, the women that are special and unique tend to have a balance where you go, you know what? Yes, she's confident, but she understands. When we talk about delusion, I'm sorry. Y'all got to stop fighting this on it. Women themselves know women are delusional.
Yeah.
And listen, when guys are delusional, they lose. So that's the thing. When women want to talk about, but guys delusional too, and they lose. Guys that be delusional lose. They don't win. They don't win. They lose. We don't want women to lose. So y'all can't be delusional like delusional guys that lose. It's not going to work. And see, I want CC to participate so bad. Oh, I love CC.
So listen, I don't know CC, but we want her to participate. We would love to get to know CC. But listen, I don't think so you're saying the problem is that the fathers, I'm assuming, think that or have taught the young women that they're special. Now, let me say this. I don't think there's a problem with a woman thinking she's special because I think, let me say this right, and I'm using your words, because I think to a certain degree, if a woman has a certain amount of confidence, which means to me equals special, they won't fall for anything. But you're saying quite the opposite. You're saying because they think they're special, they're falling for anything. But that doesn't make sense.
No. So what I'm saying is women can be special, but not under the premise of what they understand special to be. You have to be able to exude what makes you special. They don't often know. They just think, oh, I'm a woman. And my name is different and my hair different. I'm special. They don't know how to identify what makes them special and to be able to exude that. And that's what I mean by that. I'm not saying women can't be special. But the way they think they are, they way off. And that tends to be the issue. And then, of course, the famous argument, which I don't make when I'm in conflict, is men do it too. Men delusional too. So what? Why would you want to be delusional with a man if he's delusional? That's horrible.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter because we're not trying to have a man as our measuring stick. If they're delusional, you don't want them. So listen, we got a $1.99 super chat here from, is this Zari? Or Aaron, why are you covering up? Zuri F. It says here, sorry for saying that, but Aaron was licking his lips. What the hell? Aaron? What you done?
I'm not
I told you they've been following you around. I saw this yesterday.
Now, Zori, I don't get offended by anything as you see. If you know about that stuff, don't bother me at all. You're entitled to believe what you want. But if you're a woman, go ahead, come on. We can have this conversation.
Oh, you don't know this person?
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, we ain't finna play that game. You listen, Zuri.
No, listen. No,
cut it out.
I would prefer you pay at least $5 to say things about me that are inaccurate. But you pay $1.99 if you want. I would feel more impacted if you.
This is a friendly show.
Hey, if they want to put 50 on my head and wave a flag on me, I might feel a little bit more harder.
Tell them we ain't gonna entertain it, but we'll read it. We read the $1.99 one too, so we're gonna have to watch out for that.
Listen, that be entertain it all because at least they trying to highlight what they think about me. Go ahead, let your feelings out, please.
Yeah, we're watching you lick your lips and stuff. I don't know about that. Is that okay?
Listen. I mean, habit. That is a habit I've had, but I don't think I do that a lot. But people can tell me. I don't think I do that a lot. But
Danny say the feminist movement is totally delusional. You know what? There are some people who are saying that they have been totally, sold a bill of goods through the feminist movement because they are ending up alone. So you might be right. So Mr. Steele says, I'm going to tell you, thank you for your $5 super chat. It says, in the age of modern women, will the women who compete on this show take your advice? Be genuine, or wait a second, or will they fake it through the show? Listen, I hope they take my advice because there will be men watching. And as you already know, I can find some good men. And I'm always, preaching good men. So if they want to be married and they want somebody to pay them attention, then they can win. But if they can't see where they need to where they error and need some improvement, then they probably will continue on with their behaviors. But I'm like Aaron now. We got to get out of the delusional state. And what that means is we got to account for the things that we've done wrong. I'm still hearing women say he got me pregnant. I'm still
They said I got them pregnant.
Not you, that whoever. Healing Force Fancy, thank you for your $5 super chat. Listen, women are still saying men got them pregnant. And I'm thinking, wait a minute.
They said I got them pregnant. I'm like, where my baby? I want my baby. We was
not Aaron. I'm just saying women are not. Listen, Bobby M says, you found 2 good women, so you 2 minus 0 so far is who 2 and 0. Oh, 2. What's the 2? Who the 2? I know Fancy, but who's the other? I understand, but yeah, but they gone. They not available yet. They not available anymore. We talking about we need one for a Bachelor come. We can't count them anymore.
No, wait. The only way they come back. You right. You right. Let me just. You right.
Aaron, you know you can't talk about that. I told you what happened when people start saying stuff. They bring.
You're right. You know what? Time is against
Bella both are in the chat over here. Chantelle and Bella both listening. So,
No, Chantelle over there watching Snap and all that, trying to figure out how to dispose of my body and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm watching her.
So if a person opens up your legs to what? Snuggles, you are getting to be too graphic. Come on. Just saying that I'm drinking this morning and find good women. I hope so, Bobby.
What you been drinking, Snuggles?
I don't know. Snuggles better. I done told him who his best friend is now. I can find one. But did I just barely hear Mr. Boss' voice? Yeah, you heard Mr. Boss' voice. Snuggles, did you hear Mr. Boss's voice in the back? I need you to be paying attention, brother. All right, so we move on. A woman can't get pregnant by herself. He got her pregnant. No, but she actually agreed to have sex. That's the part. Yeah, that's the part. If she wouldn't have had sex, she couldn't have got pregnant. Chorus Blossom. That's what I mean. You kidding, right? Yeah. That's the part I'm talking about.
Also,
go ahead.
If y'all watch the show, please leave a comment after the show and let us know what you think of it, because we want to see the engagement. We want to make sure this is something that, because we look at the comments after they watch the show to see how they impacted by it, because we want to know what they think about the show and how we can continue to move it forward. I like to see those comments, after the show to see what they thought about the show as well. Okay, Zuri. I mean, to be honest with you,
that. You're just trying to be funny. Whatever.
No, I mean, I didn't actually question whether you was a man or woman. I really don't care.
That ain't funny.
I don't know what that, Zuri. I don't know what you own, but I told you stop sending me $1.99. If you gonna at least give me the respect that I've earned in these. Don't make me call chaotic. Okay, at least give me the respect that I've earned, and at least do $4.99. I'm tired of the $1.99 statements about me. At least do $4.99, please, Lord.
Dearly beloved.
Doesn't he know that you got he know that you have a woman?
They have no interest in that. They trolling. Like, I'm not paying them no mind.
Oh, well, you know what? If you say it like that, then we're gonna have troll.
Hey, kid, don't start, bro. Don't you play? Don't.
We're gonna have a mission for trolls. Trolls, you need to start trolling at about $5.99 before we read your chat, because this is not the area or place where you troll.
Right, Ken, I got something for you, kid. I'm on you.
Do that thing, player. But anyway, guys, listen, the next show is coming. I'm not telling any secrets, but I want all of you to be there. Please, though, we do and we would like to have more bachelorettes. I shouldn't call them, bachelorettes to apply. I know a lot of them may want to see the Bachelor first, but I promise you, it's going to be good. It's going to be really, really good. So just take my word for it, guys. But again, though, if we listen, if we got to work on these women, I am willing to. Yeah. So whatever it is, I want to hear it. I want to hear what's going on. Miss Creative says a hit dog will holler. What? Miss Creative, what? Oh God. You know what? They be have some conversations going on that I'll be way out in the left field. Y'all can't do this to me. I'm the host of the show. Y'all got to keep me involved. After watching episode 1 and 2, I think this is going to catch fire. I hope so, Bobby. Bobby, are you married? Just in case.
We appreciate the support.
I like the way you think, Bobby. I really do.
We tried. We really tried.
I happen to think it's something very good to add to YouTube. It's not negative. We have fun. Everybody gets involved, because there's so much negative. Hey, so listen, over here, there are no gender wars. Everybody's trying to understand each other, which I think that's what we need to happen. And, that's my goal. And of course, to advocate for men and to make women the best versions of themselves. So I love women. I want y'all to become the best versions of, because I want all of y'all to be wives. I want all y'all to have coverings. I want all y'all to be, honestly, 36, single and looking.
Mr. Boss, put that email at the bottom where they could hit up the show now. See, y'all ain't got to tell us twice.
Gotta give that information. But all right, Aaron. Looks like the first Bella season. Bella, it was all about you. You contribute to that greatly, and you made that the first pilot show. You made it an awesome show. She participated very well. We got a lot of feedback. Everybody enjoyed it. I don't think I had anybody. We had one person come in and say, "What is, is this?" I don't know if that was a good or a bad though, but they didn't have too much to add. So that was the only person that I was like, you couldn't understand. Oh, that's terrible. But other than that, everybody seemed to enjoy it. So we're going to come out bigger and better the next time. So with that being said, we've been here almost an hour and 30 minutes. I think we recapped the show very well. If there's some other points that you all want to make or add by email to the show, please do. What was that?
If you missed the show, go back and watch it and leave a comment because we want to hear from you. Please do. We really appreciate it. It keeps us motivated to keep trying to figure out ways to, keep this show going. It really does.
This is a good question for, it's two of them I want to read, but first I want to read Natasha's comment, and then I want to read Cora's Blossoms too. It says, Natasha says, I cannot wait for SB. Wait a minute. I cannot wait for SB.
I'll read it.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know if you can see it. I cannot wait for SB and Mr. Boss to do a video together. They have so much obvious fun with each other while running this channel. I can only imagine in other life areas. No, we not revealing that kind of stuff. See, this is a thing, right? Because I saw another comment. We want proposal shows. No, that is special for y'all in y'all life to have that not on here. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the goal is to get you connected with people so y'all can create those special moments. Everything is not for YouTube. Now, if we keep moving this way in this digital age and it come to that, okay, we might have to make an adjustment. But honestly, I think when you think about your proposal in that time and thing, especially for women, because they like, the special stuff, I don't think you think the YouTube is where you wanted it to happen. I'm not saying it can't. I'm just saying, like, you want to leave some things outside of it. So we're not gonna have Mr. Boss up here and y'all not about to be jumping into their relationship like that. No. And I'm gonna be honest with you, because we got to protect them at all costs. I'm gonna listen, the barrier to entry gonna be super expensive. I'm sorry to tell you. Because if we're gonna allow people to possibly try to throw stones and tear things down, it's gonna cost a hefty penny. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, SB, it's gonna cost it, because some of these people, they just love to destroy things, because a lot of the reasons why things are great the way they're doing, because everybody not so involved in everything. You know what I mean? Like, we understand that some of you women, we know y'all just want the insight because y'all are great women and y'all just little understanding what y'all could do better, and boom, y'all can run with it. But it's too many bad people out there that want to destroy things, and I am not going to allow it. And if y'all are, like women like to cry in their Rolls Royce, it's gonna cost a hefty penny to let y'all try to destroy things. I'm sorry, that's executive decisions right there. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Well, Aaron has made an executive decision. That means you all do not get to meet Mr. Boss. No time soon. But to answer the question, we do have fun together. We have been together a long time. We have done a lot of crazy things too. And listen, I share this with you because I want for you all to do the same.
But let me say, Mr. Y'all don't know, but we talk behind the scenes. Mr. Boss is brilliant. That brother is so intelligent. Y'all just have such sound awareness and just thought like y'all don't get it. Y'all can't. No, sorry, SB, we can't do that.
So listen, let me tell you something. This is a good question right here, though. Mr. Steele says, I love to see more husbands and wives do videos together, i.e. Anton and Rhea, Eric and Danica, nurse and nerd. I haven't heard of that one. Carrie and Rebecca, Carlin and Sister George did shows together. You know what? The other day I did an interview and I have never heard of any of these people. So in my ignorance, a young man sent me a list of couples that are, successfully married couples. And I think they're all on YouTube. And it was a great list. And I am going to go check those people out because I just, I don't know, but it was just good to hear that it had to be about 7 of them. Because they don't come up in our searches or anything. So it's like, dang, how did we miss this? But it's good to hear that there are some other couples out there. So that is definitely a must. It was one more comment that I wanted to read, but I don't know what it was now. I can't.
No. We got to run. I got to run. So everybody had me.
No. All right, guys. Listen. Stay tuned for what's to come over here on Security Boss Unsolicited. I didn't speak to you all about this tonight, but the standard is coming.
Make sure y'all watch episode 2 of I Choose You. Leave a comment. I want to hear from y'all.
We do. Make sure you leave us a comment. And guess what? Also,
Brittany,
feedback.
I'm not taking a nap, Brittany. I literally got to run and do things. I'm sorry. Brittany always talk about I'm taking a nap.
Some water, y'all. We got to get Aaron some water. But listen, y'all, good day. Go out and enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you soon. Aaron, thank you so much for being here. And we'll see you soon. I'll talk to you shortly. Have a good night.
You want the whole damn thing, then you ask him for more. You want that old jive swing, you take up all of the floor. I'm fine with standing at the edge of the door. You be the life of the party. I blend in with the core. You drink it all to Bacardi. Till the bottles no more. Let's take it back for this started. You want the love, I don't got it. Got my soul on the road. You screaming, stay, please don't go. Don't think it's in me to listen to foe. It's so different with distance we roam into zones where nothing get heard anymore. I just wish I was home when I step through front door, but instead I'm alone and completely unsure. And even though you're screaming out with the best of intentions, I don't get it. Why do you always gotta ask me to stay? Why you always gotta go? Playing house, this ain't a home with your soul on the road. Say, why you always gotta go? Playing house, this ain't a home with your soul on the road. See, I've been lost in my thoughts, and my thoughts they too scared to usher off. Sorry, Mom, I just thought you were my world. Now you're not. And I'm just sitting, smoking, sloping in the days, cause my days ain't been the same since I drove here. I remember the way you wrote letters in blue ink. You and me was in love. Think about what your crew think. I know your moms probably think I'm a bastard. Your pops probably want to beat my death and take a in my casket. But I got sick of fighting, bickering, fussing over nothing, cussing. Instead of watching the death of discussions that we once had, days that we once spent in the backseat of our cars, reading poets at sunset. It's funny how love can fall out the foreground, get pushed into the back of your mind. We used to twist the spliff and laugh and relax. Are you crying? And I'm trying to find the reason, so I ask, does forever ever happen, or is it always fade to black? I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul on the road. I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul on the road.